Assalamualaikum students, good morning everyone. Welcome to class 8th Physics. Myself Samreen. I am from United Public School Tandur. Students, second chapter name is friction. What is friction? We was studied about friction opposes the relative motion between two surfaces in contact. It acts on both the surfaces. This is called friction, and friction, the force applied by the floor on the any object is called frictional force. And also we was studied up. And as there is no change in motion of book along the vertical direction, the net force acting on the book in the vertical direction is zero. In the horizontal direction, the speed of the book is changing continuously. The book has acceleration opposite to the direction of motion. And students, when the speed of the body moving in a straight line changes continuously, we say that the body has acquired an acceleration. By close observation of this activity, we can understand that the floor applied a force on the book against its motion. Similarly, the book also applied the same amount of force on the floor in the opposite direction. And here it is clear that the floor is at rest. Hence, the net force acts in the direction of the force applied by the floor of the book. Now, types of friction. So let's see. First one, sliding friction. Sliding friction means is the friction which comes into the play when the surface of one object moves relative to the surface of another object. This is called sliding friction. For example, when the block is at rest relative to the surface of the trolley up to the certain limiting acceleration, then the friction exists at this stage is a static friction. And second type of friction, static friction, is the friction which comes into the play when surface of the object are at rest relative to each other, even there is an external force acted open. In this one we observe that there exist two types of frictional force at a time. One is friction between surface of the table and trolley, and the other is static friction that exists between the surface of trolley and wooden block kept on it. Next, activity 2, observing the variation of friction. So let's see. Push a heavy box which is kept on floor with a small force to move horizontally as shown in figure 6. The box does not move because there is a frictional force which is equal and opposite to the applied force on the box. And now gradually increase the applied force. The box still does not move because the frictional force also increases. So accordingly and thus balance the increased applied force. From this experience we conclude that static friction is self-adjusting force, but there is a limit to this static friction. As you keep on increasing the applied force, at some point the box start moving. That is when the applied force is more than the limit of static friction. The body starts to move as shown in figure 8. When the box is sliding on the floor, the friction between them is called sliding friction. So these are two frictions, sliding and static friction. So here first of all students, push the heavy box with kept in the floor with small forces to move horizontally. So you have observed here box does not move because there is a frictional force which is equal and opposite to the applied force on the box. That is a static friction. And after some time you increase the applied force. At some point the box start moving. That is when the applied force is more than the limit of static friction. The box is sliding on the floor. That is a sliding friction. I hope you are all understood. Two frictions, static friction and sliding friction. Now time for assignment. Today homework. First question, give few examples for sliding friction. Second, explain how does lubrication reduce friction. You have right answer. Thank you.